Hi guys, welcome to Improve My Golf and welcome down to the beautiful Stockport Golf Club on a glorious day. And today I'm going to bring you a 4-hole practice vlog. This is what I do when I go down to the golf course to practice. I don't try and cram in 18 holes in the time that I've got. I just kind of go there with a bit of a plan. I try and think to myself, what do I need to practice? If it's a lot of tee shots and long irons, I'll try and play the course at its absolute longest. If it's my wedges and inside of 100 yards, I'll try and play the course at its shortest, so that after my tee shot, I do have a short iron left in. It varies from hole to hole, obviously in terms of the length and stuff like that as well, but join me on this little 4-hole excursion, where I'm going to just assess each hole as I get to the tee and decide what I want to do on the hole. What's the length of it? What iron or driver do I want to hit off the tee, and what iron or wedge do I want to hit into the green? Right guys, so I'm over on the 13th tee. I'm going to play the last 6 holes today here at Stockport Golf Club. I've also got the brand new Arcos 360 on the clubs as well. So what I've got to do to start with, I've got to keep this in my pocket, my front pocket, because then as the club goes past, I feel it's got hit detection. As the club goes past, it picks it up. Then when you come to play your next shot, it obviously picks up the difference in the distance of where you've travelled. You can do practice swings, it's not picking these up, it's not catching a hit. So 336 yard par 4. I'm playing it from the yellow tee, so I'm playing very forward. There's the blues that are a bit further back, but to be honest with you, I want to work on my short game, so my kind of inside of 100 yards. So I want to get right into the front of the tees. I might even play on ladies on a couple of the tees, just so I can get myself up and close to the green and really work on my pitching. Worked out okay. First full shot of the day, just over to the right side of the bunker. 135, leaves me with a nice pitching wedge. Flag looks like it's kind of middle of the green. Wind's kind of helping off the left, so these trees on the right side are not going to be in my way at all. Just going to put this in the middle of the green, just try and get a nice soft landing. Hold in, middle of the green. Yep, called it. Decent shot that. Would have been better if the wind had just pushed it a little bit, but it's pin high. Right, so looking into the Arcos as well, just to kind of see what's already been there. So I'm just going to take a quick screenshot for you. So that's really cool. It's following me all the way. It's picked up already that I hit the 2-iron 220. Wasn't my greatest strike in the world, but wasn't the longest hole either. Put for birdie though, most importantly. A little bit off the left side, but not really that much in it. It'd be interesting to try and get a pace of the greens. Just need to hit him. Probably the right line, to be honest, but just need to hit him. As good as a gimme, but just for the stats on the Arcos as well. There's my 4. Start, solid start. Right, so I'm actually going to play off the ladies' tees here. It's a 336 yard par 4. Again, actually very similar to the last one, but it's a big dogleg by the looks of things. So my shot is going to be just into the fairway there, just past the bunker, and then across to the green. So again, I'm just kind of focusing a little bit on my iron play off the tee, and then just the shorter irons in. Really good out, really good for just practicing at different areas of the game. Line. Okay, so we're up by this my tee shot, and really awesome hole, to be honest with you. It's a big sweeping dog leg round to the right, so I've clearly caught the top of that hill, and it's just ran down to here. So again, the reason why I went off the yellows, because it's the reds, because it's a short hole. It's going to leave me a very short iron into that flag just there. So again, give me a chance to work on my 100 yards and in. Sorry, my voice went then. Right, my yardage is 97 yards. 97 yards. So I'm going to hit a 54 degree, because looking at that hole from my angle, having never played the golf course before, there is a bunker to the left and it looks like the flag is behind it. Well, it is behind it. I'm not sure how much is there in between. Right, so 54 degree, 97 yards. The wind is pretty much non-existent, ever so slightly off the right, which is only going to help my approach into this flag. I've got a lofty club in my hand, so it can be a little bit more aggressive from the middle of the fairway, so I've got good control of the ball, hopefully. So about a 3/4 shot, soft landing. That's the strike. Just move a little bit for me. Yep, so I put it perfectly pin high, actually, really good shot. Just pan that round for you. There she is. Right, so there's my approach. Pretty good. Should do these vlogs more often, play to a better standard. And those boys start putting me off. Right, see if we can convert. Probably not. Putting's all about straight lines, so if I aim just right at the hole, I'm relying on the slope to bring it back. So I've just got to do the same stroke every time. Trust it, hit it on the line. If it's the right line, it will drop. Bad stroke. Hit it a little bit from the heel side there, so that was a really poor stroke. Also, as well, you can probably see there's a little bit too fast. Oh, we converted the par, but that's a little bit disappointing, that, to be honest. Right guys, so I've come to the 15th hole, and again, I'm off the ladies' tee because it's a 326 yard hole. Now, that is ideal, perfect, to be honest with you. It's slightly downwind off the left, ever so slightly, but obviously I want to give this a run with the driver. But obviously if it misses, then it's absolutely ideal to practice my short game, providing that I don't end up behind a tree. Like I said, this vlog is not about me going off to the tips, playing as far back as possible, see what score you can shoot. I'm playing off the reds, I probably should be shooting a bit lower, but I'm also working on the weakest parts of my game, and that just happens to be when I'm so close to the green. Everything inside of 100 yards, I need to start converting. Now, to be honest with you, the first two greens, I've hit two decent wedge shots. Certainly that last one then, that's a very good wedge shot into the green, to be, I think. I should really be holding the putts, but I didn't. Anyway, so I'm going to play a fade off the left side. Because the wind's helping off the left, it's always a little bit easier to go with the wind than it is to try and hold it as well. So I've got the Big Bertha Alpha out today. Performed really well in practice yesterday. Right, so I'm going to aim down the left, going to open my feet to the target. Also I'm going to put close my club face to the target. So I'm going to point both feet and club left of target, but my feet slightly more so, which will then encourage the ball to move from left to right. Want to swing along the line of my body. I only want a very small amount of shape because the wind's going to help as well. Just like that. Go on, ball. I'm not sure if there's any bunkers up there, to be honest with you, but from this view, that's on line with the flag. I don't know anything else from there, so we're going to see when we get up there, but worst case scenario, I'm chipping and I need to practice my chipping. Right, so finished just short. Had I struck the ball a slightly bit better, it would have definitely got there. But I'm actually doing what I want to do. I want to practice my chipping. So I'm actually going to use my little 54 degree. Normally I'd use a 60. So again, just a little bit of practice I'm going to try and really work on my strike with the chipping, because there's plenty of green there to land the 54 degree and get enough check, and with the right strike it can roll out to the flag and not go too far. So we'll land this on the front edge with a nice soft landing. So what I'm actually going to do with my technique, I'm going to keep the ball position probably just forward of centre, weight towards my left side, and when I go back I actually like to just decelerate ever so slightly, just so the club meets the ball softer, which means when the ball lands on the green it's also a slight bit softer as well. Green does look like it's sloping a little bit from left to right, so I do want to allow for that as well. So we're going to aim a couple of yards left of the flag. Sit there. Ooh, I like it. That's a nice shot. So I got a little bit of check, and it released, and it also took that little bit of left to right break that I allowed for. Should be a tap-in birdie, that one. Surely I'm not going to miss this one. Played quite nicely. My tee shot down the first hole wasn't a great strike. Good approach in, good 2-iron down the next, good approach in, good drive off there, good approach in. So very happy at the moment. I think I deserve this. A little bit of right to left, but I'm going to keep the ball in just on the edge of the hole and just pop it in there at dead weight so it does take the break. There she goes. Birdie time. Alright, I'm off the big boy tees now. Par 3. So 165. Now it feels a little bit downwind. Flag is absolutely slap bang in the middle. Now this is an interesting one. Do I hit 8 or a 9-iron? 165 has got to be the 8 because it's all carry, as par 3s generally are. 9-iron is going to leave me where all the trouble is. There's trouble short of the green. The last place I think I need to be is short of the green. The flag's in the middle, so if I do go over the back I've still got some green to work with. So there we go, we've analysed the situation and we've accepted that it's going to be an 8-iron. Do I use a tee? Sometimes. With the shorter irons on the par 3s I don't use a tee. I just like to feel the strike and the compression. Maybe if it's a longish par 3, like maybe I need a 200 yards, so if I need a 6-iron or a 5-iron or a 4-iron, I'll use a tee. Shot selection wise, I'm just going straight at it. I'm not really moving the ball very much from left to right or right to left at the moment. That's something I've been working hard on, so I've got the confidence in my swing to go for it. It wasn't a perfect strike, it was a little bit off the toe, but it just made the front edge of the green. Wasn't a great strike. Bit annoying that, just said I had confidence in my swing. Right, I'm just going to have one more attempt. On most par 3s as well, just have a look round, you'll find some divot filler. I'll be using that at the end. Right, let's try again, because that wasn't good enough. That's the one. Be right. Sit. Ooh, 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 big one. That was a nice swing. Something I worked on yesterday, just a little pre-shot routine there. I just kind of feel like I'm taking the club away more and delivering it back into the ball more with my left side. And if we just zoom in, there's the two balls. So the heavy short right and the great strike there, just gone past the flag to the left. Right, I'm just going to use my second ball for the putt. Longest putt for birdie. Don't really have much time to have a look at it, so I'm just going to try and get my pace. Just a little bit right to left. guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this short vlog. If you have and you want to see a lot more of it, please do comment, and I would love to get out and do some more with you at some different golf courses and just kind of assess different holes and work on the points of the swing or the game that I need to work on, which will hopefully help you guys do the same as well. Thanks very much for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel, follow us on our social media platforms as well, and we'll see you soon.